Hi, my name is Cat. Welcome back to more Arknights, and we're moving on to S3-3. So let's look at the map. Okay, the roadblocks are back. So, as usual, we'll be using the tunneling effect, where we just narrow down all the enemies into one path, into one linear path. Now, for this case, I think I've introduced all the 3 stars. Maybe. Oh, except Steward, I think. Maybe, I can't remember. Well, in any case, let's have Fang immediately to block here. We'll block the other paths as well. Okay, now that we set it up, all the enemies are now forced to go to the left path. So let's speed up the game. Vanilla. Oh, let's have lava. And we have a healer. And just like that, we are set. Probably nothing's going to happen as long as I stay still. Genuinely, the stages are not difficult as long as you have built your characters evenly. I don't think I'll be having any issues for the next few stages as well. So it's going to be, I can guess, times like this the stages are a little bit boring, but a win's a win. Yeah, Vanilla has no issue handling with loggers. We'll speed up the healing just in case. There you go, mission accomplished. Move on to S2-4. This is the exact same map, so I will be using the same strategy again. However, it's time for me to introduce someone new. I have a feeling I won't be using Anakin, so I'm going to introduce the other 3 stars. So, we have now introduced Catapult. Now, Catapult is I would say, a more modern unit. Back then, when I first started, Catapult did not exist. Oh, okay, hold on. Heavy Defender is already here. So, Catapult used to not exist. She is a sniper, an AoE sniper. Her skill is to increase AoE of normal attacks to 200%. Her trait is to deal AoE physical damage, similar to lava, but physical damage instead. And her talent is to be a lightweight, so 1 less DP. So if you were to notice her attack range, it is much further than the typical sniper, like let's say Cruise. So an extra talent ahead. In any case, that's not a problem. Let's deploy Fang. I will be blocking the same spot as before, because I don't see any reason to change the strategy despite the hints that's trying to tell me. So let us have. I prefer Steward. Let's have Steward handle this instead. And of course, we will need to start healing. Okay. And we need to get lava ready as well. Okay, it's time to introduce Catapult, so you can see her range is much further. Catapult probably would have been a much better unit to deploy in the previous stage, as there were a lot more enemies. But regardless, I just want to showcase how powerful an AoE caster can be. Wow. It's best to take a vanilla and have a proper defender instead. So let's activate both of the skills. So we can now AoE snipers do, or AoE characters in general, they do have a much slower attack speed, but they make up with the huge damage they deal instead. In case, let's move on to do S3. Let's look at the map. Okay, so even though it's a may seem like a 4 independent path, but with the roadblocks, I'm sure we can narrow it back down to 1. You can see exactly who I'm going to bring again. So I'm taking out, let's see, I will take out Malanta. I'll take out Malanta, and I want to introduce someone else. Here among the 3 stars. Oh, let's see. Let's have Poppycar. Or Midnight. Let's have Midnight. Now, Midnight is also one of the modern units, where he is a guard, but he's not a typical guard like Malanta. Midnight is they call it a Lord, where his skill has increased attack by 35% and damage dealt by normal attacks turns into arch damage. So if you can see, Lord can launch range attacks, even though those range attacks deal only 80% of normal attack, but regardless, it is a range attack, and they can hit air like drones. His talent is targeting primary, so when attacking has a 20% chance to increase the current damage of that attack to 160%. If you see the attack range, it's amazing. So even though Midnight is a melee unit, but he can support from behind too. You'll see what I mean. In case, let's have Fang first. We'll have Fang this way. Let's block that path. We'll block this other path as well. Let's get vanilla ready. I'll put vanilla at the front. So I'm leaving that spot exactly for Midnight. So you can see Midnight can support from behind. Okay, the dogs are here, so I'm going to have Orchid face this way so I can maximize the amount of attack range. Okay, let's have lava as usual. Let's have healers. I'll have Stewart to support Orchid. Do I just go for overkill? Yeah. Nah, it's fine. It's alright. You never know when you might need other characters. As usual, always wait and react. There's no need for me to summon as much characters as I need to. Well, as I'm recording today, Arknights Enfield will be releasing in a few more hours. I probably will want to record it as well, but I'm not very sure how I would like to do it. I don't think I could do like typical episodes, because I will be playing from my phone. And the reason for that is because let me speed user skill. The reason that I'm not playing on PC is because I do not have a Windows laptop. I have completely removed Windows from my laptop, and as I'm using a Linux as my operating system, so I do not have the advantages where Arknights Enfield is trying to promote Enfield. Let's activate her skill. But regardless, it's okay. There's no need for me to be. There's no need for me to play Enfield on the PC really. For me, games like gacha games, generally I do like them to be on phone, on mobile, to bring wherever I go. In any case, I think I'm done recording for today. Even though it's a much shorter session, but I'm in no rush. There's so many stages in chapter 2. So I will end the video here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.